Welcome to my channel. I try to incorporate video description on a lot of my videos so that the blind and visually impaired are able to understand what's going on. Hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching. Going on a little day trip. Woohoo. Literally haven't done anything for my spring break except homework.
And of course, play with Claudie.
Claudie was running around when I videotaped him. One thing about being legally blind is I can't see little critters in the tree like I was trying to show, but I could definitely hear them. This is just a quick glimpse. We were actually in the car driving out to Buckeye, Arizona. It was about an hour drive to where we were going. It's a picture of my sister's puppy, Charlie. He is a pit mix. He gave me a kiss on the right side of my face. Walking by checker tables outside of Cracker Barrel when we went to get breakfast. I was sitting at the table about to eat and my nystagmus started acting up, so this is typically what goes on with my eyes. This happens on a regular basis, causing me headaches, but I manage. If you've ever been to this restaurant, it's also a store within it, and they have some crazy funky candy. Old-fashioned candy and also old-fashioned soda. Puzzles. Yes, they do have the candy from the movie 13 going on 30. They're real. Oh my goodness, they're so good. You should definitely go here, try some type of new candy. This was a glimpse of a chocolate Band-Aids, but I'm not going to try those. But if you have, let me know. This store also sells a bunch of decor. My older sister actually pointed out a candle, and it smelled absolutely disgusting. We kind of walked around, looked at some things. She kind of described things to me because I couldn't tell what everything was that was in front of me.
Oh, this is cute. I'd wear that.
Oh, that feel good? Oh, that feel good? Don't ruin me. Don't scratch.
My aunt was trimming Char's toes, which she knows how to do, thank goodness. We had a cart full of clothing that we actually ended up getting, and we ended up donating maybe 90% of it to our local church and other organizations who give out the clothing to people who are in need. So it's definitely great to give back to our community. It took about an hour to get back into town, so I just kind of sped up the clip. 60 degrees outside. We passed people's farms, properties. Pretty much there's nothing built out in this little town. They're starting to build it up, but other than that, it's pretty simple, pretty quiet out, and not too many people live in this area, so it was a nice, easy drive. We decided to make a quick stop at Payless, and that's the building you see on the screen, because Payless is going out of business, so might as well check out to see if there was any deals. You like Crocs? What?
Those are Comfort Plus ones too.
Got a good amount of stuff from Goodwill because it's Dollar Thursday. So I'm just gonna pull off the tags. Honestly, like, going to Goodwill's not that bad. Like, I've actually found a lot of name brands for like $1, and they're in like perfect condition. It all depends on where you go. So this is some stuff. I gotta pull the tags off.
Good boy, Claude. Good boy, Ford.
This was on a completely separate day, but we decided to go to the outdoor mall in Glendale, AZ. It was actually a nice 60 degrees out, so he didn't need his dog shoes. It's kind of hard to tell what was around us. There were stores left and right of us, middle sections with flowers and plants. But it was actually a really cool, calm day. It wasn't super crowded, which was a good thing, so we didn't have to worry about crowds of people or kids trying to approach us, which that does happen. So parents, be mindful of where your children are at and that they don't just approach strange animals. Claudie found a tree bush, and that's what he was smelling in the small clip. Of course, continued to walk. Finally caught up with my family. And Claudie likes to sometimes get in the middle like he did and kind of go ahead of everyone. But he's very alert to who I'm with at all times and where they're at when we're at places. Because if I can't find him, I'll say take me to so-and-so. As you can tell, he was staying on the path, which is a darker pavement like, but not asphalt. And it was like a pathway for him to keep me and him on. Granted, we could have walked to the side of it and it still would have been fine. The pathway was different material on the ground. Most legally blind people, most blind people pick up when pavement or concrete or whatever tile is used changes. We can feel the change along with the roughness and the texture. Claudia maneuvered his way around a curved side of a building and continued to walk down the left side of the pathway, getting me out of people's way and just staying focused on task at hand and guiding me. He's truly the best pair of eyes. Walked me over, we just passed a bench, and now we're back on the right side of the pathway. Claudia was laying on the back seat. I actually zoomed in to see his face, and we were just going to get something to eat. Placed in front of us is a dessert Pizookie, and under the table, Claudia laid where he normally lays when we go out to eat. Really good boy. So Claudia and I just, we went and had lunch with my mom, my sister, and her daughter. But I mean, the food was good. Good restaurant, but like if you just see someone with a guide dog, just move to the side. It's so frustrating as a guide dog user because I rely on him to get me out of places because I can't see, hence why I have my guide dog. But it can be frustrating when people just stand there and just like watch us and just stare at us but won't move out of our way, and then he's got to try to figure out how to maneuver us, which he does, but sometimes it's hard when there's like a crowd of people standing by the exit door or the entrance door. Like, it's just common courtesy to just move out of people's way, because my dog Claudie is pretty big, and okay, maybe I should move to the left, to the right, whatever. But yeah, other than that, it was good. It's pretty much the end of my spring break. If you're a student, how was your spring break? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you again for watching, and have a wonderful rest of the week.